As some of you guys may know, I've been living in a van for the last 2 months, and today was the first big W I've had since living in a van. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But at the same time, AGS has gone ahead and released some news which has turned this into another massive L of a day. So we've been in the van 2 months. We've had numerous problems with internet, numerous problems with computer. This morning I unscrewed this many screws by hand because I don't have a proper electric screwdriver, and I took this off. And the reason being is I reseated my GPU because the PC kept crashing. We updated the BIOS and then everything worked. Starlink was working, new router was working. I got boxes of routers and Starlink not working, and it's finally the first day where everything went right. And near the end of my stream, someone messaged me, "There's been a delay to T&L." I was like, what do you mean there's been a delay? Dates are out, man. This isn't AGS, this is NC Soft. We've got this. No, don't got this. Let's check out the news. Honestly, I genuinely thought that this was a troll. I thought it was a troll. I thought, you know, someone's coming to chat and just mugging me off. Let's see what's going on. We want to thank all the players who began their journey in Silesium during the open beta test. Your participation and feedback have been invaluable as we closely collaborate with NC Soft to drive changes that reimagine Throne Liberty. Actually, to be fair, the Korean version at the moment is really good. Obviously, the lag is a problem, and just like desync in general, especially when there's a lot of players, it is a problem. We think this is due to the sheer amount of AoE skills that are into the game now, and it's a good thing, but the performance has gone down massively compared to what it was when the game first launched. Now, there is we've seen this in many other games as well, but this one has been pretty bad. And what they're saying is, I'm not going to read all this, I can't be asked, but they're moving the date till October the 1st, and if you guys have bought early access, that date has also shifted now to the 26th of September. I've read through this, and if you want a quick TLDR, they're basically saying the launch is going to be happening, the launch has been put back because they're improving the experience of the game. Now let me just show you something. When was the game supposed to be launching? On the 12th of September as early access, and then full launch on the 17th of September. Look at this. Open beta for New World Eternum starts on the 13th and finishes on the 16th. Now, from my experience, some of the team that I knew from New World, and you'll see that yourself, this isn't, I'm not hiding anything or sharing anything I shouldn't share. If you look at the Discord, the team that managed the New World stuff are seemingly managing the T&L stuff as well. So I've got a hunch that they are delaying Throne and Liberty launch. Yeah, fair enough, there might be some updates they need to do, but I'm pretty certain that they've delayed the launch of Throne and Liberty, our absolute beautiful baby, because of the launch, well, because of the open beta for the relaunch of this ARPG that once was the glorious mighty New World. Back in its beta. Anyway, the beta was sick. Everything else was pretty downhill. But, yeah, man. Anyway, I'll read through the rest of this if you guys are interested. We'll be working on the combat updates to improve the early game combat experience for players, bringing it more in line with the positive sentiment, yada yada. Improve camera controls, adjusting the skill acquisition time to give players access to varied abilities and builds early on the leveling journey. Improving the intuitiveness of tab targeting. There's not that much tab targeting anymore because there's so much AoE. This, to me, it's just a bunch of gumph. It doesn't really say anything. Nice picture. Is that Malika? No, it's not. It's like a baby Malika, isn't it? Or one of those horrible things up in that desert area that I avoid because it always kicks my butt. We heard feedback from the open beta participants that they felt overwhelmed by the amount of systems that they were quickly introduced to. The issue with the open beta is that they threw so much at people so quickly, whereas on launch, us who played the Korean launch, you were introduced to these systems across a period of 2 months. This here isn't really a problem on the actual launch, and they shouldn't really be fucking about with too much of this, in my opinion. Guilds. A guild you can get money. A better content. Okay. We're expanding the tagging available to guilds so that players can more easily find guilds that align with their playstyles. What does that even mean? New features. We're excited to announce that we'll bring forward some key changes to the existing Korean version of Throne Liberty. The 3 system listed below. Okay, so skill specializations, that's good. That's coming out on global. That's really, really good. For you guys who don't know what that is, essentially, all of the skills that we had on the launch of KR all have these extra abilities now. I covered it in another video and we looked through a bunch of them, but essentially you can take a standard skill and then go down an extra route to suit what you particularly want. So that's cool. It's out now. We're playing with them already. It's very good. Fishing and cooking will be included. We already are using this as well. Although fishing and cooking is definitely a meme, it brings so much to PvP. The buffs you can get from food's crazy. So you do unfortunately have to take life skilling in KR pretty seriously at this point. Fishing showcase, whatever. Amateur expeditions. Okay, so they're bringing stuff. They're kind of saying to people who are unaware here, we're delaying the game to bring you these features that are already out in Korea. Now maybe they didn't have them on the global version, but they're out in Korea. Fishing's fine, cooking's fine, skill specialization's definitely causing a bit of lag, but in general it's still very good. And then the amateur expeditions are also fine. So honestly, I genuinely think this is a bunch of rubbish. It's just a bunch of chat. And I mean this with all due respect because, you know, I don't have anything against them. But this, I truly think, is being delayed. Not because of all of this, but because of this. New World, I loved you and we've tried to avoid you, but you are finding your way back into our lives. Why? why are you doing this? Just let it launch. Let it launch. I mean, the sad part is, and we've always told everybody at this point, do not take time off work because of things like this, especially you know, we've seen it in the past by the same company. So extremely depressing. There's been lots and lots of organisation gone into the launch of T&L already. As from a gamer point of view, I know it's clearly gone in from a dev point of view as well, but from a community point of view, the amount of people that have organised so much for these dates and already prepped time off work and all this, and yeah, it is what it is. It's good for me actually. The timing is better for me. September's quite busy. There's lots of other stuff going on. We're moving quite a bit in the van. There's some work getting done on the van. So for me personally, this is actually a good thing. But for the vast majority of the community who have prepared for this, taken time off work, yeah, sad times, man. Sad times. Anyway, just a quick update. T&L has been delayed, and it's a sad day. Took some W's, took another L. See you on stream. See you on the next video. Peace out. Bye.